Hey, Bob Filka here for the Friday Finish the week of October 7th, brought to you by our partners at DTE Energy. Obviously, our thoughts and prayers go out to those who are being impacted by the hurricanes that have hit the Carolinas and Florida here recently. The HBA of North Carolina has set up a fund that you can donate to by clicking on the link below, and certainly the impact from Hurricane Milton is still being assessed, and we will provide additional information as soon as we receive it on how you might be able to donate to relief efforts there. We've also had a bunch of other stuff go on this week that I want to draw your attention to. The state of Michigan has posted a public hearing for December 12th at 9 a.m. here in Lansing to take public comment on jumping to the 2024 International Residential Code, which is actually what your state association has been advocating for, as we have opposed the state's effort to try and implement a very costly and inflexible 2021 code. We've been able to successfully hold that off for more than a year now, and if we're going to make the move to the 24 code, we really could use all of your help in communicating support for going to that code. If you have any questions about the hearing, or if you're interested and want to participate either in person, or you can also submit comments to the state by clicking on the link that you'll see below. Another important item that your state association has been involved in is a legal case involving the Consumer Protection Act. Yesterday, the Michigan Supreme Court heard arguments as to whether or not to reverse decades of legal precedent on the Consumer Protection Act. Right now, if you're a licensed builder or contractor in our state, you are exempt from the Consumer Protection Act. The state attorney general is trying to reverse that court decision, and if she is successful, our industry could come under the Consumer Protection Act, and you might potentially be subject to the terms of that act, which include treble damages, and really could open the door to frivolous lawsuits against you. So your state association has filed an amicus brief in this case. We're watching it very closely along with a number of other business associations. So stay tuned on that front, but that's one of the things that your state's working on here this week. And then lastly, if you're looking at this video before 9 a.m. on Friday, we actually have our national economist, Chief Economist Rob Dietz, who will be doing a webinar for our entire state. He's focusing in on our Michigan economy and the forecast for housing in our state. If you want to tune into that webinar, there's a link scrolling along the bottom of the screen here that you can click on for that link. If you're viewing this Friday Finish after 9 a.m., we are recording it, and a link will also be available on our website. And that's a wrap for this week's Friday Finish. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Go Tigers.